So I'm having a chat with Will Brown. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for having me, Jim. I
Ah,
appreciate it.
pleasure's all mine. And the reason we're having a little chat is because we've been playing a new single of yours called Better Man. Tell us a bit about the single, first of all.
So, Better Man, it's a song that uh, I created after having a conversation with a close friend of mine. She was dating someone at the time, and uh, the gentleman was having a hard time is overcoming some of his past issues. And I had told her, I was like, I kept saying in the conversation, maybe you can help him become a better man. And so that sparked something in me. And I'm like, oh, I think this is a song here. And went for a hike in LA when I was in LA, and then linked up with my producer, and we both co-wrote this song, Better Man. And it's also my take on a folk song.
Nice, nice. And the sound you wanted with this track, is it the sound you wanted, or is it just simply how it turned out?
Say that one more time, I'm sorry.
So the sound that you've made with this single, is it the sound you wanted, or is it just how it turned out?
That's the sound that I wanted. It's the sound that I wanted. I had mentioned to my producer slash co-writer, Zach Lloyd, the sound and the type of record that I wanted. And once we got into the studio and started creating, it was it. Like I immediately got goosebumps once I first heard him starting to play the music. And I was like, this is perfect.
Nice, nice. And is this the start now of more new music to come?
Yes. Excuse me. There will be more music coming in the spring of this year, if not sooner. I am doing an acoustic cover of Better Man. That's coming out the end of January. So we have an acoustic version of Better Man coming out, but then there will also be new music coming in the spring along with an EP.
Awesome, awesome. What's the reason behind doing an acoustic version of Better Man?
It was something different because Better Man could be stripped completely down because the lyrics is the main part of the
Mm.
song, of course. And I feel like that's what a lot of people resonate with the most is the lyrics of the song. And so I kind of wanted to strip all the production away from it and just kind of really sell the story. And
Nice.
uh and then I
Yeah.
have some background singers on it, some friends. I recorded it when I was back home in Kansas City. So I had some friends come into the studio and we recorded this record.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Tell us a bit about the writing as well. How do tracks normally start off for you?
So for me, it kind of all goes in with my concept of Welcome to Brownsville. It's a place that I kind of drift off to whenever I feel like the world is getting a little bit too heavy for me and I need a space just to kind of create and kind of find peace. And it was this place that I created, which is called Brownsville. And so usually that happens when either I'm on a walk, I call them meditation walks, or it's when I'm sitting on, now that I'm in London, in the subway, or it used to happen when I was in America in my car, driving in my car. These inspirations will come about, and it will be these subject matters, these titles that will come, or it's from a conversation that I've had with a friend, or just someone out in the public. And usually, when I go on my walks, that's when the lyrics or the main concept of the song or the storyline of the song all comes together. And then I will go into the studio, send that information to my producer, co-writer. Then we get into the studio and I'm like, hey, this is what we're going to do today. And we just start creating the records. So,
Nice, nice. How easy do you find it to combine the lyrics to the music? Because I know a lot of artists find it a struggle at times.
oh, it's a struggle. It's definitely a struggle because you want to make sure it doesn't sound too corny,
Mm.
but you also want to make sure that it still provides the substance that you want the listeners to gain from it. So sometimes it could be a bit tough, but then sometimes it just flows like water. Like the lyrics it just goes. And it's like, oh my God, I didn't realize this just all came together in like 15, 20 minutes. So it really depends, but most of the times, yeah, it's a little tough bringing all those lyrics together
Yeah.
because it's so much that's especially me. I talk a lot. I can tell a long story. I could take a 2 minute story and make it 30 minutes. But I'll be wanting to put so much information into the song. But you only have a certain amount of time.
Mm.
So it's picking the best lyrics for that you want the listener is to be able to pull from.
Yeah, absolutely. And people will want to see you doing some live shows. What's your plan?
So I have a show coming up at the Troubadour, February the 25th, that I'm really excited about. I had some sold out shows last year. Yeah, last year. Wow. It doesn't even seem like that. That's weird. So I had some sold out shows in September and October at the Forge. That was the Journey to Brownsville show. This show is a little bit different because the Journey to Brownsville show was more about storytelling and taking you on that journey to Brownsville. This show at the Troubadour, it's all about the music. It's you're actually in Brownsville, and I am singing my heart out the whole entire
Nice.
night. So yeah.
Nice. Are you hoping to be doing some more shows as well?
Yes, I'm hoping to be doing more shows here in the UK, in London, but I'm not sure just yet when, but that will be coming up, especially in the summertime,
Nice.
especially in the summertime, and then once the EP comes out.
Yeah, nice. You going back home and doing some shows over there, maybe into Europe as well?
No, I'm because I'm here in the UK. The only time I go back home is for Thanksgiving. So maybe when I'm home in on Thanksgiving in November, I'm thinking I might do a show this year because friends and family have been asking me is to do one. So I think I might do one when I get back this year. But no, I'm here all the way up until November this year.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
Thank you so much. And I want to say first and foremost, thank you all so much for supporting my music. You guys play Phoenix Rise, and I really appreciate it. And you keep spinning better, man. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you.